Tiny homes are gaining popularity for their charm, functionality, and sustainability. Today, we are diving into the world of tiny farmhouse bedrooms, spaces where design meets innovation. These compact spaces blend modern aesthetics with traditional farmhouse elements, creating a unique fusion of comfort and style. You may think smaller rooms limit design, but these tiny farmhouse bedrooms prove that less can be more. From clever storage solutions to maximizing light and space, tiny farmhouse bedrooms are a testament to how thoughtful design can transform a small room. In this video, we will explore how to make the most of every inch, from rustic elements to sleek modern touches. Whether you're in a cozy cottage or a minimalist farmhouse, these design tips will inspire your next project. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to House Envy for more design inspiration. Like this video and drop a comment if you have any tips of your own for small space design. Let's get started on these mighty tiny spaces. In tiny farmhouse bedrooms, space is the most precious commodity, and every inch counts. The key to optimizing these rooms lies in smart furniture choices and layout. Opt for multifunctional pieces like storage beds, fold-out desks, or wall-mounted shelves to free up floor space. By incorporating furniture that serves more than one purpose, you can create an environment that feels open and uncluttered while maintaining functionality. When selecting furniture for a small space, think vertical. Wall-mounted shelving or hanging organizers are perfect for storing books, decor, or even clothing. Additionally, mirrors are a great tool in small spaces, as they reflect light and create the illusion of more space. With the right furniture arrangement and a focus on practical storage solutions, you can make a tiny bedroom feel airy and spacious. Consider using neutral colors and light fabrics, as these make the room feel larger. Avoid heavy or dark furniture that might crowd the space. Light colors, along with strategically placed mirrors, help bounce light around and open up the room. By carefully considering your furniture and layout, you can optimize your tiny farmhouse bedroom to its full potential. Rustic elements are at the heart of farmhouse design, even in the tiniest of spaces. Incorporating natural materials like wood, stone, and linen can instantly evoke that warm, homey feel. For a small farmhouse bedroom, consider using reclaimed wood for the bed frame, nightstands, or wall accents. These materials not only add character but also create a timeless, grounded atmosphere that complements modern touches. Exposed beams are another popular rustic element that works particularly well in small spaces. These beams add vertical depth and texture to the room, drawing the eye upward and making the space feel less confined. Pairing this with a wooden headboard or a rustic accent wall can bring an earthy, welcoming vibe to a tiny bedroom, without overwhelming it. Small farmhouse bedrooms can embrace rustic design without feeling cluttered. A carefully chosen antique piece or vintage accessory, such as a distressed mirror or old lantern, can add a sense of history and warmth to the space. When combined with modern, minimalist furniture, rustic details help create a balanced, inviting environment that feels timeless and cozy. Adding modern touches to a tiny farmhouse bedroom can provide a fresh contrast to the rustic elements. Sleek, contemporary furniture can help balance the warmth of natural materials, creating a dynamic and visually engaging space. For instance, a modern metal bed frame or a minimalist nightstand can introduce clean lines, offering a sense of sophistication without overpowering the room's cozy atmosphere. Modern lighting fixtures, such as a statement pendant light or a contemporary table lamp, can also elevate a small bedroom. Opt for fixtures with sleek designs and neutral finishes that complement the natural textures in the space. A well-placed light can provide both functionality and style, helping to illuminate the room while adding a touch of elegance. When it comes to bedding, modern patterns and textures can add personality to a tiny bedroom. Consider using a geometric duvet cover, or mix in plush textiles like velvet throw pillows and knitted blankets to bring in contrast. These modern elements can soften the room's rustic roots, making the space feel more eclectic and dynamic while maintaining a cohesive design. In tiny farmhouse bedrooms, the right color palette can make a world of difference. Neutral tones such as whites, beiges, and grays create a calming, airy feel that maximizes the sense of space. These light hues reflect natural light, making a small room feel larger and more open. When paired with subtle pops of color, such as soft blues or muted greens, they can add depth and warmth to the room without overwhelming it. While neutrals are ideal for creating a serene atmosphere, don't be afraid to incorporate bolder accents. A rich navy accent wall, a mustard-colored throw pillow, or a deep emerald rug can serve as a focal point, grounding the space and injecting personality. By using color thoughtfully, you can create a balanced contrast between calmness and energy in a tiny farmhouse bedroom. A consistent color scheme throughout the room, from the walls to the bedding, ensures a harmonious and cohesive design. By layering shades of the same color, such as light and dark grays, you can add dimension without cluttering the space. Keep the color choices natural and earthy, as this enhances the overall farmhouse charm while maintaining a modern and fresh look. Lighting plays a crucial role in transforming a tiny farmhouse bedroom into a bright and inviting space. Natural light should be your first consideration. Large windows or strategically placed mirrors can help flood the room with daylight, creating a feeling of openness. In small spaces, the more natural light you can bring in, the better, as it not only makes the room feel larger but also adds a fresh, airy vibe. For the evening hours or cloudy days, layered artificial lighting is essential to maintain the room's cozy ambience. A mix of overhead lights, table lamps, and wall sconces allows you to adjust the brightness to suit different moods. Dimmer switches can add versatility, making it easier to go from a bright, energizing atmosphere to a soft, relaxing retreat. Finally, lighting fixtures should blend seamlessly with the room's overall design. Choose light fixtures that reflect the farmhouse aesthetic while providing enough light. Vintage-style chandeliers, industrial pendant lights, or modern sconces with warm-toned bulbs work wonderfully in tiny bedrooms. The right lighting elevates the space, adding both function and a touch of elegance. Textures are an essential part of creating a dynamic and welcoming tiny farmhouse bedroom. By layering different materials, you can add richness and depth without cluttering the space. Start with a soft, inviting bedspread made of cotton or linen, and pair it with a chunky knitted throw for a contrast in texture. These subtle differences can make the room feel cozy and interesting while keeping it grounded in a farmhouse style. Incorporating various textiles is another way to bring texture into the space. Consider adding a woven rug under the bed, creating a tactile contrast with the wooden floors. You can also add fabric curtains or blinds that soften the natural light while contributing to the room's warmth. The key is to balance natural textures like wood and linen with cozy fabrics that enhance the room's comfort. Finally, add texture through the furniture and decor. Choose pieces with varied finishes, such as a distressed wooden nightstand paired with a smooth ceramic lamp. These contrasting textures create visual interest and make the room feel more personalized. Be mindful to avoid overwhelming the space, layer textures in a way that creates harmony and enhances the overall design without taking away from the room's simplicity. Personalizing a tiny farmhouse bedroom is essential to making it feel truly like home. Adding unique touches that reflect your style can transform a generic space into a one-of-a-kind retreat. Start by incorporating personal artwork or family heirlooms. A hand-painted piece or a vintage photograph displayed above the bed can serve as a focal point, adding character and warmth. Decorative accessories are another way to infuse personality into a small room. Consider adding a collection of your favorite books on a shelf or incorporating handmade pottery or vintage finds into your decor. These personal items give the room a lived-in feel and tell a story, allowing the space to feel both curated and authentic. Don't forget about textiles when adding personality to your tiny bedroom. Custom throw pillows or a quilt passed down through generations can add a sense of comfort and personal history to the space. These touches not only make the room feel cozy but also reflect your personal journey and design sensibility. When furnishing a tiny farmhouse bedroom, every piece of furniture must be carefully selected to ensure it serves both a functional and aesthetic purpose. Start with a statement piece like a rustic bed frame, which anchors the room and sets the tone for the design. Opt for simple, elegant pieces that don't overwhelm the space but still contribute to the overall charm. A bed with built-in storage or a compact dresser can help maximize storage while maintaining a clean and open layout. In small rooms, multifunctional furniture is a lifesaver. Consider a bedside table with hidden storage or a vanity that doubles as a writing desk. This allows for efficient use of space while keeping the room uncluttered. Additionally, pieces with exposed legs, such as a mid-century modern-style nightstand, can create a sense of openness by allowing more of the floor space to show, making the room appear larger. When selecting furniture for a tiny farmhouse bedroom, opt for timeless pieces that align with the overall farmhouse aesthetic. Soft wood finishes or wrought iron details offer both durability and style. Keep the furniture minimalist to avoid crowding the room, but choose items that have character, like a vintage armchair or an antique chest, which adds both function and flair to the space. In a tiny farmhouse bedroom, maximizing space is crucial to maintaining functionality without compromising on style. Storage solutions that are both clever and subtle are essential in keeping the room organized. Consider installing floating shelves above the bed or near the walls to store books, decor, or small items without taking up floor space. This method keeps the room feeling open while ensuring that every inch is utilized efficiently. Another great solution for small spaces is utilizing underbed storage. If your bed has built-in drawers, it can hide away extra blankets, seasonal clothing, or personal items. For an even more rustic farmhouse touch, consider baskets or wooden crates placed underneath the bed, giving the space a vintage charm while serving as practical storage. This keeps clutter at bay, allowing the room to feel tidy and spacious. Vertical storage can also make a huge difference in a small bedroom. Tall, narrow bookshelves or cabinets offer ample storage without taking up too much floor space. These pieces can be placed along the walls to free up the center of the room for movement, while also adding vertical dimension that makes the room feel taller and more expansive. Incorporating natural elements into a tiny farmhouse bedroom creates a serene, grounded atmosphere. Think about using wooden furniture, stone accents, or a jute rug to introduce earthy tones that connect the space to nature. A reclaimed wood headboard or a wooden accent wall can make a significant impact, adding texture and warmth that evokes a rustic, organic feel. These elements, paired with simple decor, help create a peaceful environment that invites relaxation. Plants are another fantastic way to bring the outdoors in. Small potted plants on shelves, hanging planters, or a few large houseplants by the window can improve the room's air quality and add a touch of vibrancy. The green tones of plants complement the neutral colors commonly found in farmhouse designs, helping to soften the room structure and bring a bit of nature indoors. Natural light also plays a key role in bringing the outdoors into a tiny bedroom. If possible, maximize natural light through large windows, skylights, or glass doors. These features connect the room with the surrounding landscape, allowing the beauty of the outdoors to become part of the interior. The interplay between sunlight and natural textures, like wooden beams or stone features, creates a harmonious balance between interior and exterior elements. In a small farmhouse bedroom, choosing the right color palette can make all the difference in creating a peaceful, cozy retreat. Neutral tones, such as soft whites, warm beiges, and muted grays, can make a tiny space feel more expansive while fostering a calming atmosphere. These colors reflect natural light, making the room appear brighter and more open, which is especially important when working with limited space. Accents in earthy colors like olive green, mustard yellow, or deep brown can complement the neutrals and add richness to the room. These shades evoke warmth and create a grounded, rustic feel that is characteristic of farmhouse design. You can introduce these colors through textiles like throw pillows, blankets, or curtains, making them easy to update as the seasons change. For a touch of contrast, consider adding black or charcoal elements. Whether it's a matte black light fixture, picture frame, or small decor item, these darker tones can anchor the space and bring balance to the lighter shades. Just be mindful to keep the darker colors to a minimum so they don't overwhelm the room, maintaining the light and airy feel. Lighting is one of the most impactful elements in a tiny farmhouse bedroom, as it can completely transform the room's ambience. For a soft, inviting atmosphere, consider using warm white lighting rather than harsh, cool tones. A combination of ambient, task, and accent lighting can create depth and warmth, making the space feel larger and more inviting. Start with an overhead pendant light or chandelier to provide general illumination. Table lamps or wall sconces are perfect for task lighting, allowing you to focus light where it's needed most. For example, place bedside lamps on either side of the bed for reading or adding a soft glow during the evening. Wall-mounted sconces can free up valuable surface space while still providing light that enhances the cozy feel of the room. Accent lighting is a great way to highlight specific areas or features in the room. Consider adding a small LED light strip under floating shelves or behind a headboard to create a subtle yet striking effect. Natural light should also be maximized wherever possible, with large windows or sheer curtains that filter the sunlight in a soft, flattering way, further enhancing the room's warmth. Textures and fabrics play a pivotal role in creating a cozy and inviting atmosphere in a tiny farmhouse bedroom. Start by layering different materials on the bed. A soft cotton or linen duvet paired with a wool throw and a collection of plush pillows can add depth and warmth to the space. The contrast between these fabrics not only makes the bed a comfortable focal point but also adds tactile interest to the room. For additional texture, consider using rugs, curtains, and bedding that complement the farmhouse aesthetic. A woven jute or sisal rug can provide a natural texture that ties the room together, while linen or cotton curtains add softness without overwhelming the space. Incorporating different textures allows the room to feel more dynamic and gives it a lived-in, comfortable vibe that invites relaxation. Don't forget about the power of accents like textured throw blankets, cushions, or a knit poof. These small additions bring personality to the space, creating a sense of comfort and warmth. A knitted throw or a velvet pillow adds a luxurious touch, while rustic woven baskets or wooden details continue the natural, farmhouse theme. These layers of texture make the room feel rich and cozy, even in a small space. Adding personal touches is what truly makes a tiny farmhouse bedroom feel like home. Incorporate elements that reflect your style, whether it's through unique artwork, family heirlooms, or travel mementos. A framed photograph above the bed, a vintage mirror on the wall, or a cherished quilt passed down through generations all contribute to making the space feel lived in and meaningful. Personalization adds character and warmth, turning a small room into a sanctuary. Textiles are an easy and impactful way to add a personal flair to a bedroom. Custom-made pillows, hand-woven blankets, or a unique duvet cover can infuse the space with color and individuality. These pieces can be found at local markets, or even better, made by hand to add that special touch of authenticity and craftsmanship that gives the room a personal feel. Don't forget about small decorative accents that hold sentimental value. A collection of vintage trinkets, books with personal significance, or a carefully curated display of objects can bring a touch of personality to any corner. These items not only tell a story but also make the room feel uniquely yours. It's these special touches that complete the farmhouse charm and give the bedroom a soul. Designing a tiny farmhouse bedroom is all about maximizing every square inch while creating a space that feels both functional and cozy. By carefully considering storage solutions, lighting, textures, and personal touches, even the smallest room can be transformed into a stylish and inviting sanctuary. A thoughtful mix of modern and traditional elements will ensure that your bedroom is not only practical but also full of personality and charm. The beauty of a small farmhouse bedroom lies in its ability to make the most of what's available. With a blend of earthy materials, soft color palettes, and personal accents, the room will feel open, comfortable, and welcoming. From clever storage ideas to cozy fabrics and meaningful decor, every detail contributes to a design that's both functional and visually appealing. Remember, even in a tiny space, it's the little touches that make the biggest impact. Whether it's a rustic wooden feature, a cozy textile, or a personal memento, these elements add warmth and depth to the room. Embrace the challenges of designing a small space and let it inspire your creativity, ensuring that your tiny farmhouse bedroom becomes a true reflection of your style.